Hello, my conscious money creators. Happy Sunday. I just went for a drive with my son and it inspired me to make this video. So I'm a little casual today. But I wanted to talk about how to manifest things and things that have worked for me in the past manifesting, and even just like sitting in this car right now is a manifestation. I went from driving kind of like a beat up old car, and then I manifested my next dream car, which was a convertible, a white convertible. It was on my vision board for a year or two, manifested that. And then after that car, I was like, oh, started to get beat up and I wanted something with a little more swag. So I got this car with plenty of room in the back for all the kids stuff. And so it's just cool to appreciate like how far I've come. But it's also so excited to focus on where I'm going and vision. And so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how to manifest. And one of the really helpful tips for manifesting your dreams, it's actually just 3 simple steps, like a lot of my videos. So you want to build it 3 times. First, you want to build it in your mind. Then you want to build it on paper, and then you build it in real life, right? So part 1, building it in your mind, that's just actually allowing yourself to dream and to visualize. I'm so grateful my son wanted to go for a little drive because I'd made the decision to take the scenic route by the beach, which is a dream that I'm currently manifesting, to live like on the ocean, like beachfront. Right now I'm 3 miles from the beach, which is pretty awesome compared to, where I came from, which is all the way in Connecticut on the East Coast. So I'm progressively making my way more and more west. And so we just drove over there, and I was just taking the time. It was like candy for my eyes. I was just indulging myself in looking at the beautiful homes on the water, like feeling so good about it, so excited about it. This is something that's coming to me, and really giving myself I'm watching my son. That's why I keep checking to the side. And giving myself just like the pleasure, the luxury to indulge in my imagination and visualize. So step 1 is visualizing, and that's a really important step. A lot of people don't allow themselves to visualize because their dreams feel so far away, so they just block it. And first you have to visualize it in your mind. The second part is you have to put it on paper. All right, so this is my business plan. I read it every day, morning and evening. I try to. So I have my physical vision board. I have my affirmations on the other side. Then I have my daily promises to myself, like for my business, the consistency, things that I need to stick to daily. And then I also have a long-term plan for the year, lifestyle plan, as well as a building plan. So once you've allowed yourself to visualize, now you need to put it into action, right? And so a really great way to do that is to actually write it down and break it down and humor yourself and say, okay, well, if I was going to live in that mansion on the beach, like what type of income would I have to have? What would I have to produce on a monthly basis? Like, and hopefully you have a career, you work in an industry where you have either a commission-based income, or something where you're working, as an entrepreneur, an independent contractor, so you can determine that, right? If you have a salary job, it's hard. You can't really do that. So, and if any of you are looking for a potential career change where you could have that earning power, you can feel free to DM me and we could potentially talk about a way that we could work together. That's a side tangent. But yeah, you want to really like map it out on paper so that you stretch your mind to actually think that it's possible, right? Because saying, oh, okay, I want to make 7 figures, I want to make 8 figures, for a lot of people, it doesn't feel tangible. It doesn't feel like something that they could actually access. But when you reverse engineer it on paper, what it would actually take to do it, your mind starts to believe it, and you start to brainwash yourself to believe that, hey, you know what, I could actually do it, to the point where then if you get in the habit of reading this twice a day, like it says to do in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, then you start actually believing it can happen. And then step 3 is you actually watch it happen. You manifest it in real life. So Sundays are a day that I really like to take to do that kind of inner spiritual work. And I send my accountability to my mentor, and I check in with what I produced for the previous week. And then I get very clear on my goals and focus on what I want to create for the upcoming week. Tony Robbins talks about doing this and calling it an hour of power, where you can actually break down into different categories: your family, your finance, your health and fitness, career, business goals, whatever your categories want to be. But you take it out of your head and you put it all onto paper, so that then when you start your week and you pre-plan your day for the next day, starting on Monday morning, you're going into the week super laser focused and clear exactly on what you want to create. So just a short little tip, the 3-step building process to manifesting what you want: build it first in your mind, then on paper, then in real life. I hope you guys find this helpful. If you like this content, feel free to download my free ebook. And all you have to do is go to leahvitalibook.com. It will go through a lot of really helpful mindset stuff on building wealth, abundance, having an abundant mentality, and also some practical, tangible things about how to earn income and different strategies for your money. So hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful, restful, peaceful rest of your Sunday. And I look forward to having a productive, awesome week with all of you guys. Bye.